Hello, sports fans. Hello, YouTube. Now, I guess I should actually introduce myself now. The channel is Flip Life Man 67, and it's hard to believe I've been on YouTube for 7 years. I didn't realize 7 years, and actually, I didn't really do YouTube videos until off and on recently. That's why it's just weird to think about 7 years now. When I first made this channel, to think about it, I wasn't really too sure what to make. And first of all, think of the name. I was like, Flip Life Man 67. I don't know, it sounded like a chat room thing. Yeah, because I was on chat rooms a lot. It's crazy. But seriously though, the idea of actually doing a channel, YouTube channel, no, this is crazy. The actual video I was supposed to have done, which I should have done 7 years ago. Or actually an introduction video 7 years ago. But anyways, either way, it's just crazy. So let's talk about the first video I probably should have done 7 years ago. I am a sports fan. I am from the beautiful island of Oahu in the beautiful state of Hawaii. It's just crazy to know, being born and raised in Hawaii, we got all these West Coast homers, and it just drives me nuts because, I've grown up as a kid. I watched other schools. I did not really watch the University of Hawaii, considering that is the school here in Hawaii, in Oahu, Hawaii, University of UH Manoa, which is kind of crazy. As a kid, yeah, we watched, some baseball, football. It's crazy just to remember that one moment of the 1 year that BYU was just basically, kicking the rainbows behinds and stuff at the time, and just to know me and my dad, we left. I forget how old I was because I was young, and then just to hear on the radio they came back, UH came back and won the game. It's like crazy, like we're in the car, oh my god, they came back, what in the world's going on? But besides that though, being born here in Hawaii, like they said, like it's funny, listening to national sports talks right here in Hawaii. You hear the fans calling from the mainland saying like, oh, people should show up for Hawaii sports team. For one, we live on a paradise island for one, and it just drives me mad when you hear those people talk like, for example, Aloha Stadium supposedly sits 50,000. Most likely we don't sell out 50,000 in that stadium because why? Because for one, the University of Hawaii hasn't really won any football games, and thanks to their accomplishment, I should really look this up, but when Jim Jones was here, they had, that Sugar Bowl run. They went 13-0, or was it 12-0? 12-0, got to the Sugar Bowl and got their ass demolished by Georgia. That was just crazy watching that. In the Sugar Bowl, getting demolished by Georgia. It was just crazy. It showed that UH should not have been there that year. But anyways, besides that, we do have our own bowl game, which is kind of interesting. What was it, the Aloha Bowl? Now, I'm getting confused right now when I think about it. It's just crazy. But besides that, when I think about now, especially watching college football, I was thinking about it. The University of Hawaii, UH Manoa, basically. I remember doing this little debate thing, or actually when I went to a speech class at LCC, Lurie Community College here in Hawaii, or in Oahu. So I did a thing on why Hawaii would probably never play for a national championship. And like they said, it is a lot of politics and money and everything else that will show that UH probably didn't deserve. For one, doesn't deserve to play for a national title. Two, there's just too many bigger schools, bigger conference. I mean, seriously, if you are a college football fan, an actual college football fan in general, you can kind of understand, depending on what region of the United States you are, you realize how certain schools, like they said, the big conference schools will play for a national title, while small conference schools, who some say, like for example, some years the Boise States of the world, and some of those other schools pull some major upsets in college football, but realistically, we'll probably never play for a national title. Probably in the next, who knows, 20 years maybe. That might, like they said, the landscape of college football might change. But who knows when that will happen. But besides that, it's just crazy to know how it is being a sports fan. And like they said, difference between a fan weather fan, a bandwagon fan, and just homer fans. It's just crazy. It drives you nuts as a sports fan. You try to talk to certain people depending on what religion you live at, and just try to talk sports, and you're like, man, it's crazy. You're a fan weather fan. No, you're a bandwagon fan. No, I don't know if you know sports at all. It's just crazy. So you figure the four major sports are basketball, baseball, football, hockey. Now, thanks to UFC, how big UFC is, and it's just crazy. Boxing, decline of boxing, it's just crazy as a sports fan just to know that stuff. And all those other sports, there's a lot of sports, man, we talk about, Olympic sports, winter sports. Heck, the X Games, is that a sport? I don't know, man, it's crazy. Who knows, we can make a major debate on that one, the X Games and all, but it's just crazy, though, to know that. And like they said, in certain sports, is it a region sport, a big sport, fair weather sport? It's just crazy. It's just all those kind of crazy things. UFC, MMA, heck, even poker. Poker is a sport. Ooh, money. Poker is a sport. Ooh, money. I don't know if that's a sport or not, but it's just crazy though. As sports fans watching it on ESPN or Fox Network or any other place that they show sports network, depending, like I said, depending on your region. It's just crazy to know. Man, it's just crazy. NBA season, baseball season, which I haven't really talked about. Baseball season. I am a baseball fan, and like they said, the age demographic. So I am like in my upper 30s. So I guess I am one of those baseball fans, considering the general demographic of their upper 30s of baseball fan. And like I said, man, when I was a kid and stuff, man, if it wasn't for Major League Baseball, I don't think I would have ever learned math at all, because to understand baseball, it's statistics. It's driven on statistics. You need numbers. And it's funny how I listened to guys like Colin Cowherd before said they should cut the season into, what was it? Cut the season in half. A 162 game season in half to 81 games. Are you crazy? First of all, you're driven on stats. I mean, think about it. All these records. There's a lot of records in Major League Baseball that will never be broken if we played only 81 games, 120 games. It's crazy. Just crazy to know that. It's just crazy. Like, with all these records in baseball, 162 games sounds about right. I know it's a long season. It's about, 7-8 months long season. But hey, it's crazy though. If you're a baseball fan, you gotta love, like they said, the great American pastime. To most people, it probably is not a great American pastime no more. Thanks to the NFL. And that's the other thing. The NFL, man, it's just crazy. I just can't stand the NFL, man. It's just nuts. I mean, as popular as the NFL is, it just drives me mad. The salary cap just drives me nuts. I mean, think about it. If you are a football fan, to know that you had a good team, and because of the salary cap, you got cut 3, 4, 5 guys. Hell, a guy you just signed last year for $50 million or whatever, cut his ass. I'm sorry, they don't make $50 million. I'm sorry, that sounds exaggerated. But anyways, like they said, the bonuses to pay him up front, it's just crazy. It's like, how do you blame a player, for one season rush 1,000 yards, and then the next season have a bad season, team was playing bad, offensive line got hurt. Yeah, he ends up rushing, say, 600-700 yards. You cut him. I don't understand it. The logic of football, the NFL, and that. It just drives me nuts. And to know that fans in football, to know guys score touchdowns, just drive me, man. I like defenses, man. I miss defense. I miss teams playing defense. To watch the NFL, especially to having the Pro Bowl in Hawaii, which drove me mad for a while, just to see, what was that, 1 year? How do two teams score 100 points in a football game? What was the point of sending Pro Bowl players to the Pro Bowl? I get it, it's an exhibition game, but still yet, play some damn defense, for Christ's sakes. And speaking of that, the Pro Bowl is no longer in Hawaii, which is kind of sad. But then again, I guess here in Hawaii, we got the beach, so it's all good, right? Beach, right? Beach. The waves, the sun. It's just crazy, just like that. And besides me going round and on and stuff, I guess we out, right? We out. Baseball season, football coming up. Football. What?